Hey everyone, Chad here. I'm back from study leave and I've spent a bunch of time thinking about what it means to engage in a digital world as we connect now more through YouTube or Zoom or Facebook or whatever else kind of things, TikTok or these other places that you try to engage with other people. We spend so much more time engaging with other people there and maybe even just on the phone, which seems like a really old technology, although it hasn't really been around all that long, than we have ever before. And thinking about the ways in which sometimes that can be draining and seem overwhelming, and then also can feel as though we just get lost in the midst of all of that, and maybe even feel like we get forgotten. And after we're sent out into the world from a worship service and from this past series, like we've been looking at what it means to develop the fruit of the Spirit, I encourage you to check out those sermons in this series as we think about God working through us and developing us into the people that we really want to be and that God wants us to be as well. But as we're sent out into the world, sometimes it can feel like, who are we? We're just one person. It doesn't make any difference, and the world would go on without us, and we're tired, and we don't want to keep going, and I totally get that. There's a time in which it just feels like I just want to stop, right? When I'm done. I can't make any difference. Well, here's a quote from Buckminster Fuller, which I think might help you. Never forget that you are one of a kind. Never forget that if there weren't any need for you in all your uniqueness to be on this earth, you wouldn't be here in the first place. And never forget, no matter how overwhelming life's challenges and problems seem to be, that one person can make a difference in the world. In fact, it's always been of one person, and because of that one person, that all the changes that matter in the world come about. So be that one person. Be that one person that goes and does the thing that you see needs to be done, that connects with that one person that you sense needs to be connected with, that engages and does things with people that only you necessarily can see or can connect or maybe even can do. So remember that even though it seems as though you might get lost in a sea of all kinds of people, you are special. You were made for a reason to engage in the world in ways in which only you can. And no matter how overwhelming life's problems seem to be, you are specifically gifted and equipped to deal with the challenges that are put in front of you. So I hope that this will be a blessing for you, and as you continue through this week, that you will be a blessing to others.